Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Precious Jared, and today I want us to discuss on how to increase your feminine energy and how to be a feminine lady. I'm sure this is a topic that you really want to know about. It's a really very interesting topic, so please just continue to watch and let's get into it. So being feminine is a good thing. As a lady, we should learn to embrace our femininity, our feminine status. So I'm going to be giving us some tips and steps on how to increase our feminine energy, how to be more feminine, how to be a feminine lady. Yeah, so I'm not going to be mentioning them in any particular order, but the number one thing which I know is a very important step to follow when trying to increase your feminine energy is embracing your feminine status. Lots of people see femininity as weakness. We see it as being less, but that's a very wrong idea. Femininity is a superpower. Yeah, it is. It's a gift. So you have to embrace it. You have to accept that you are feminine first and let go of all the masculine attributes, characters, mannerism, all of that. Just let go of it. If you're a man, you're a man. You have to be a man. If you're a lady, you have to be a lady. You have to be feminine to the fullest of it. You cannot be average. It's either you're a man or you're a woman. There's no in between there. So the first step of increasing your feminine energy is to accept your feminine status. Accept the fact that you are a female and you have the feminine status. That is the number one step. So when you've now understood that and you've accepted your femininity, you've accepted your feminine status, the next thing you should do, of which is in no particular order, is as a lady, we should always try to be open to receiving. Yes, it's very difficult for us in these days because everybody's trying to be an independent woman. Everybody's trying to, say, I can take care of myself, I can do this, I can do. Yes, we all know. Yes, you have to be an independent woman. But my own understanding of being an independent woman is the ability of you to be able to provide for yourself. Quite all right. Yes, you should be able to provide for yourself. You should be hardworking. You should have a source of income or various sources of income, which of course must be legit and all that. But then as a lady, as a feminine woman, you should allow yourself to receive. You are meant to receive. You should receive gifts. You should allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to be protected. You can do all these things by yourself, that is no doubt, but as a lady that you are meant to receive. And another thing about receiving is receive them. Don't just receive it with grace. Receive it because you know you deserve it and more. So there are lots of women that when you see them and you give them a compliment, you be like, hey, you look beautiful. They don't receive it. They act surprised, or some of them act as though you're not meant to give them that compliment. Just receive it with a little thank you. Thank you is enough. Okay, so be open to receive help when it's given. Ask for help when it's needed and receive help when it's given. It's very necessary. As a lady, you're meant to receive from everybody, from the other gender, from your fellow gender. You are just meant to receive. You're just meant to be protected. That is what makes you a female. That is what makes your feminine energy be at the level that it's meant to be. So allow yourself to be open to receiving. We are meant to be protected. We are meant to be taken care of. We understand that because of your status of being an independent woman, yes, you can do all those for yourself. But as I said, you are a gift. So gifts are meant to be taken care of. So you deserve more. You deserve all that you have. When you're in struggles, when you have troubles, when you have problems, feel free to ask for help. It doesn't make you less of a person or less of a human. It doesn't. It just makes you the female that you are. It just makes you the feminine woman that you are. So be open to receive. Ask for help when you need it and receive it when it's given. Now that's one point. Another thing we should do and try as a lady, which will increase your feminine energy, is we have to try to be calm. We have to try to be compassionate. We have to try to be kind. There's some ladies that I don't want to talk bad on anybody, but as a lady, you just need to be calm. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to have always say all the swear words. You're not supposed to be quick to lay insults on people. You're supposed to be peace. You're supposed to be someone that when someone has a rough day or had a rough day, and all those stuff is happening in the person's life, person can feel free to just come to you, knowing fully well that when I get to this lady, I'm going to get the peace, I'm going to get peace, I'm going to get calm, I'm going to get peace of mind. That is who you should be as a lady. You should be able to be calm. No matter the situation, no matter what is happening, you're always supposed to maintain calm. I'm not saying you should subject yourself or not speak out when necessary. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that, of course, you have to be outspoken, but still maintain your calmness. You can still make your point. You can still give your point of view without having to be loud, without having to insult people, throw harsh words, throw swear words around. No, you don't have to do all those things. It doesn't even look good on you. It doesn't make you look organized. You just look disorganized, and you're looked upon in a kind of way when you do others. But when you're a calm person, when you're compassionate, when you're peaceful, the beauty in you just displays. It just shines around. So it's very necessary for a lady to be calm, compassionate, peaceful, just always organized. It makes you a beautiful lady. It makes you, yes, a packaged lady. Now, another point that you need to do as a lady, or rather avoid as a lady, is argument. You see this thing called argument. Try to avoid it at all costs. It doesn't make any sense. What I believe and I've noticed is that the fact that something is called an argument simply means that you are not going to agree or accept my point. I'm not going to accept your point. You're just going to have to keep going about that stuff over and over again. And most of the times it looks as though the person that wins an argument is the person with the loudest voice. Then imagine you're having an argument with a man. We all know men's voice naturally are loud, and we ladies, you have to stress yourself to make your voices loud. Then imagine you're struggling to have a louder voice with a male. You just look very loud. Of course, the man too will look loud, but it stresses you more. And it really disorganizes you. So try to remove yourself from arguments. When someone tells you something, or yes, you tell someone something and the person refuses to believe you, and deep down inside of you, you know that is a fact. You know that you're saying the truth. Just make your point and remove yourself from an argument. Now, yes, I read something somewhere. I heard something somewhere. I can't remember which one, where someone said, do not attend every argument you're invited to. And it dawned on me. I was like, wow, people are actually knowledgeable. Do not attend every argument you're invited to. Remove yourself, uninvite yourself. It doesn't make people even use that opportunity to, insult you. And lots of times you see arguments turning out or resulting to fights, quarrels, and all that. You don't want all that for yourself. You're a lady, a package, so you shouldn't do that. So you shouldn't allow yourself to be in an argument. So as a lady, please try to remove yourself from any form of argument, whether it's a minor argument, a major argument. Just try as much as possible to remove yourself from those arguments. Okay, now the next point that I also want us to look into, or take as part of us as the feminine that we are, as the females that we are, is whatever religion you are. I'm going to be using Christianity because I'm a Christian. So whatever religion you are, or you have, or you're practicing, embrace it. So I'm going to use Christianity because I'm a Christian. So as a Christian lady, you should embrace God. Try to know God. Try to follow his steps. Try to understand him. Try to be close to God. Build a relationship with God. It helps you as a lady. It helps you become a problem solver. Yes, because when you know God's word, you're very much knowledgeable. So whenever any problem is happening, or you're in a kind of situation that you feel like it's difficult, you know that there's somebody that you can run to, make your request, tell your problems to, and instantly he gives you solutions. He gives you answers to your problem. So you have to draw closer to God. Be a prayer woman. If you're in a family, if you have a family, let you as a female be the prayer woman or the prayer warrior in the family. It helps. It's not just something that people just say because they feel like, okay, you are practicing Christianity or no, that no, it really works. If you practice it, if you try it, you understand what I'm saying. When you are close to God, there are some understandings of things you have that man will not understand, that other people will not understand. There are, when things are happening, you will not have that panic in you because you know your stand, you know who your father is, and you know who you serve. I'm not trying to preach here, but I'm just saying, as a feminine lady that you are, you should embrace whatever religion you have, embrace your God, have a relationship with him, and you'll see yourself having greater understanding of things of the world. People will come to you for advice. And imagine when people are having issues and they're like, oh, let's go and meet this person. Let me use myself. Oh, let's go and meet Precious. She always has solutions to such problems. She's always having advice to give us, and all the advice she has given to us or she has given to me has always worked for me. So try as much as possible to embrace God and be knowledgeable. Then another key fact, a very important one, is for you to, as a feminine lady, invest in yourself. I need to emphasize on this one. Invest in yourself. Invest in your smell, invest in your clothes, invest in yourself, in your mentality, everything about you. Look for things that you know that are good on you and get them for yourself. Okay, you need to give yourself time. Have this self-care. Self-love is very necessary. As a lady, you should always look good all the time. You should always look your best. Whether you're sleeping, whether someone meets, you should never be caught on fresh as a lady. That's just the word for it. Whenever you are seen, you're always looking nice. Look for that which makes you feel comfortable, which you know makes you feel good. That when you're in it, you feel very comfortable. You know that, oh yes, as a person, I'm very comfortable in it. And get it for yourself. Spend on yourself. If you're earning, you're working and you're earning, of course, you're meant to do, you should be able to spend on yourself. Look for all the perfumes that you know that will make you feel nice. Have a skincare routine. You don't need to you don't need to break a bank to look good. That's the truth. All you just have to do is to understand yourself and know what is good for you. You have that particular body that you want. Get it for yourself by exercising as regular as you can cope with. Keep fit with based on what you eat. Know what is good for your body. Know how you take yourself for checkups in the hospital, and just take care of yourself. As a lady, it's really nice when you look good, when you smell good, when you look at yourself from head to toe, you just feel like wow, this baby is beautiful. Feel yourself. Nobody will do that for you but you. Be attracted to yourself. Yes, make yourself in a way that when you look at yourself, you know that you're a full spec. And the truth of the matter is, all these things you're doing, you're not doing it for anybody. You're not doing it for the next person. You're doing it for yourself. Because trust me, who doesn't like to smell good? Everybody does. So why not? Smell good, look good, treat yourself. Take yourself on trips. If it's vacation that you like, take yourself on trips. Do not wait for someone to do that for you. Cultivate the habit of doing it for yourself, and you'll see that you can be comfortable. You can be happy with or without anybody. Okay, so just try to take care of yourself all the time. Look good, as I said, smell good. Now, another thing you have to do, which is also in the investing in yourself, is think of what you like doing. Make a comfort zone for yourself. If it's music that you enjoy, make out time to just you alone. You play music. If you like dancing to music, you dance to it. If you like singing along, you sing along. Just bring out time for yourself. It must not even be meditation alone. Just treat yourself. Me, I love music, and that was why I use this instance. Sometimes you just see me in a room, I'm not talking to anybody, I'm just playing music, singing along. Sometimes I just dance some crazy moves. It is only you that is seeing yourself. You just stand in front of a mirror, admire yourself, and you can only do that if you've invested in yourself. You'll not be seeing things that you've done for yourself. You see that body that you've been working on, you've been exercising on, you've been feeding right for, and you'll feel very comfortable with yourself. That it makes you feel very feminine. Think of things that makes you feel very feminine, and you do it. If it's the scent of the perfume that you like, go get it for yourself. If it's just have a skincare routine, like I said earlier. If it's your cream that makes you feel yourself, please buy it and apply. Buy your hair. If you enjoy makeup, please buy makeup, apply it whenever you want to. Okay, it's very nice. Now, that point being said, I actually enjoy that point very well. Investing in yourself, most of us we hardly do that, but I'll advise you make it a habit to invest in yourself, and you will enjoy yourself, not only your looks as well as in your mentality. Read books, make researches and all that. Educate yourself. Okay, watch videos like something like this. If you're watching this video, please, I'm very grateful that you're watching it. It means that you've started taking a step to taking care of yourself and increasing your feminine energy. Listen to motivations, of course, motivations that you relate to, because it's not all motivations that you relate to. Don't forget that. Okay, so invest in yourself, also in your mentality. Read books, watch TV shows, take yourself to places you've not been to. If there's a particular country, there's a particular state or a particular place that you want to go to, just try to plan it. Make a budget for it and do it for yourself. It will make you grow. You meet different kinds of people, and yes, you have knowledge and experience. It also helps. Okay, you just do everything that makes you feel comfortable. Basically, as a female, it actually helps to make you a feminine woman and increase your feminine energy. Now, another thing you need to have as a feminine woman is self-discipline. So I'm going to be joining self-discipline and standards together because they work hand in hand. You have to have self-discipline and you have to have standards. You have to set standards for yourself. Okay, now I see standards as just principles, laws. I don't want to call it rules, but I'll just say principles that helps guide your life. It might not be what you see standards as, but that is what I see it as. Okay, let's say that is what I see it as regards to a female or a feminine woman having standards. So understand yourself first, because you cannot set standards until you've understood yourself. It's until you've understood yourself, that is when you'll be able to know the standards that can work for you, the standards that are fit for you. So the number one step you have to do is understand yourself first. Know what you like doing, know what is good for you, know what makes you feel comfortable, know what irritates you, know what you're allergic to. And it is with the understanding of all this, that is when you'll be able to set your standards. And now these standards have steps. When you understand yourself, you set your standards. After setting standards, you keep up with your standards and you update your standards. These are the 4 steps in regards to standards: understanding yourself, setting standards, keeping up with the standards, and updating the standards. Now, we've talked about understanding yourself, knowing what is good for you and what is not good for you before you'll be able to set up your standards. And then when you set these standards, you have to keep up to it. So if you say, this is what I do, no matter what, this is what you do, try to be a consistent person. Don't be this person today and tomorrow you're another person. If you do not have standards, you cannot be persistent. You cannot be consistent. Rather, you just be a different person. You have different personalities, but standards will help organize you. You know that this is what I do, this is what I do not do, this is places I go to, these are places I don't go to, these are people I associate myself with, and these are people I do not associate myself with. It makes your life pretty much easy and organized. So when you set that standard, you have to keep up to it, and that is where self-discipline comes into. It is self-discipline that will make you keep up to the standards you've set. Not today you're saying, I'm not going to do this, and the next minute you're doing that. That is not standard. Maybe you set that as your standard, but because you lack self-discipline, you will not be able to keep up to that standard, and it makes you one kind of person. People look at you in a kind of way. They just know you that when your name is being mentioned in a particular place, they say, oh, that one, no, that one, she not just follow her back. Today she's saying another thing, tomorrow she's saying another thing. You're not doing it for people. Understand that you're doing it for yourself. Imagine when you are not in a particular place, but this is how people know you. In your presence, in your absence, this is how people know you. This charisma it gives you. It gives you a steady personality, and also having standards and keeping to it will prevent you from being a people pleaser. It is when you do not have standards. That is when anybody can come and tell you this and you believe it and you do it. And that person will come and tell you this and you believe it and you do it, because you do not have standards. So you just try to please everybody. But oh, I don't want to hurt this person. Oh, I don't want this person to think of me in this particular way. Sis, let them think of you in the way that you are. It is when you're trying to please everybody, that is when you have diverse personalities. But yes, diverse personalities. But when you have standards, you stick to who you are and you be who you are. And people will have to know you for who you are. So that is where self-discipline comes in, helping you to keep up with your standards. Then of course, the last step is to update your standards. In as much as you're not supposed to be today you're a different person, tomorrow you're another person, you have to update your standards, because every day you grow. You're not the same person you were 3 years ago. You're not the same person you are yesterday. That's the truth. You might not notice it, but if you calm down and understand yourself, and you're cautious of yourself, you're conscious of yourself, you're conscious of your process, you would understand that you're not exactly the same person you were even yesterday. Today you are another person. So you have to update your standards. Now, having standards, keeping to it, and updating your standards will make your change. You updating your standards will be in regards to you progressing in life. It's not you in regards to you being someone today and you're another person tomorrow. That's not what updating your standard means. It simply means that your growth or your change will be focused in your growth process. So if you were this good today, it means tomorrow you're better, tomorrow you're much better. Okay, that's how you update your standard, not making you be a diverse or a different person. No, that's not what it is. You just have to update your standards so as to prevent being stagnant, because trust me, you do not want to be stagnant in life. You don't even want to go backwards. And you not moving forward simply means going backwards. I hope you know. If you're not moving forward and you're just at a particular place, you're actually moving backwards, because the world is evolving, people are moving forward, and before you know it, you're way behind everybody that you were in front of. It's not a competition, trust me. You're not in competition with anybody. You are just trying to be a better version of yourself. So you just have to update your standards, and it's also self-discipline that will help you in the process of updating your standards and increasing the process of your growth. Okay, so I think all my points I've actually rounded them off in this last point. But anyways, at the end of the day, you just have to accept this feminine nature. See, being a lady does not automatically make you have feminine energy. Or yes, it doesn't automatically make you that. You have to accept it. You have to be conscious of your femininity before you can make any effort towards increasing your energy. And it all starts from within. It all starts from within. You cannot change your outer look when you've not changed your inner look. So you can look at somebody, she's looking all girly, she's looking so beautiful, but when you go close to her and she speaks, you will not understand that her feminine energy is low, her feminine energy is below average. Okay, so it's not from the outer looks, it starts from within. Of course, it also shows in your outer look, but it all starts from within. After all, charity, they say, begins at home, and your own home as a person is from your within before it can now reflect outside. And then trust me, when you follow these steps that I've listed here, you would understand, you will notice the changes in you. You will notice that you will attract, the energy you attract towards you will definitely be positive vibes, positive energy. And then if you've already been doing these steps, you've been following these steps before watching this video, kindly let me know in the comment section, because I know lots of people are aware of these steps. Maybe not all, but at least some of the steps I've mentioned. I'm sure lots of us have followed it. Trust me, it's not easy. Even me that I'm talking, I'm still trying to grab hold of all this. I'm still trying to practice all this. It's really not that easy. But when you start it, trust me, you will enjoy it. So this is the best time for you to click on that like button, and as well as the subscribe button, because trust me, lots of editions of this are going to be coming up, because there are 1001 steps to follow in order to increase your feminine energy. And all this cannot be discussed in just one video. So we are going to be having editions like this, not only these other things as well. But I just decided, I was just thinking, and I thought of this, and I was like, why not share with my YouTube family? Because it's a very interesting topic if you think about it. It's very nice. So just try as much as possible to embrace this feminine energy that you have. Femininity is a superpower. It is not, I repeat, it is not a weakness. It is not a weakness. It is a strength. So try to follow the steps that I've mentioned, and trust me, you will enjoy. Now this video is not just for our females. If you're a man and you've watched this and you agree with me in everything I've said, please give this video a thumbs up, and also drop comments on opinions, ideas in the comment section. I really want to hear from you guys. And you can share this with the females, the ladies in your life. Share this video with them, and trust me, you'll be impacting in her life or in their lives. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video soon. Thank you. Bye.